All right, so here we go. It's today's flip lesson. This is incorporated into your notes. We can tell it's a flip because we got NBA coach Flip Saunders on here. Today's lesson is on Native Americans and African Americans in the Revolutionary America. I intentionally do not have myself on screen. I'm trying to just share these notes similar to how we might do in class. So like I said, today's is on Native Americans and African Americans in Revolutionary America. Let's get started. Objective on this one is going to be I will be able to explain why different people took different sides during the Revolution. And our essential question is which side did Native Americans and African Americans take during the American Revolution? So let's get started. Our natives during the pre-revolution period, they actually are supporting mostly on the side of the Patriots because that group had worked hard to ensure their neutrality. As the revolution started, it becomes clear that without the British influence, the new American country would look to expand westward and create white civilizations rather than just have the backcountry hillbillies who had been there previously. With this new clarity, the natives overwhelmingly started to support the Loyalists and Regulars. In particular, the groups of the interior, the Cherokee and Creek in the south, and the Iroquois in the northeast, looking to stop westward expansion. The best way to do this is to support the crown. It's their best chance to keep their land. Okay, so quick reminder, there are three groups in this time period in the colonies. The Patriots, the Loyalists, and those who are neutral. So we got three quick questions on that. Patriots are about 40% of the population. These are the Americans who support the revolution. They feel Britain is a tyrannical government. They want to break away from England and start a new country. The Loyalists, 20 to 30% of the population, support the crown. Many came from New York and from the South, about 30,000 who fought for England. The reasons for supporting them varied, but typically it had to do with business connections. They still had business connections back in England, or they in particular worked for the British government already, or they worked for the Anglican Church, which is the Church of England. And the neutral group is also about 40%. So these are colonists who are not on either side. And it might be that they're pacifists, they are against war, that they're not sure who would win, or they're just not sure who was right. So there's three groups in this time period, like I said, and those are the three. So that brings us back to the African Americans. This group is primarily enslaved. And really, when they decide which side to fight on, it comes down to which side promises freedom. Unfortunately, there were commonly empty promises. In 1775, more than 500,000 African Americans, most enslaved, lived in the 13 colonies. Widespread talk of liberty gave thousands of slaves high expectations, and many were ready to fight for a democratic revolution that might offer them freedom. In 1775, at least 10 to 15 black soldiers, including some slaves, fought against the British at the battles of Lexington and Bunker Hill, and they helped win. By 1776, though, it became clear that the revolutionary rhetoric of the Founding Fathers did not include enslaved blacks. Now, Washington actually goes and bans blacks from the Continental Army with the backing of the Continental Congress. The British recruit those same black slaves as long as they're from Patriot owners. If you had a Patriot owner and you escaped, they would have you join the army. If you had a Loyalist owner and you escaped, you would be returned to your owner. So you can see there's kind of an issue here. Brings it over to our final point. Reminder, our founding fathers, which include, of course, Thomas Jefferson, who you see on the screen, they seem to support slavery. The Declaration of Independence does not mention it, and by not mentioning it, it does not ban it. Thanks, Thomas Jefferson. So the British Army does promise freedom to any slave who's owned by a patriot, but like I said, returned runaways of Loyalist owners. So long story short, it's hard out there if you weren't a white landowner, like Thomas Jefferson told us when he explained the Declaration of Independence. So that brings us to our exit ticket for today. And if you're watching this video within the assignment, the exit ticket's right there. If you were an African American in 1776, would you want to fight for the British or Americas, and why? And pick a group: the African Americans, the Native Americans, the Loyalists, the Patriots, or the neutral. What side would your group, the group you picked, take during the American Revolution, and why? That concludes today's flip, As always, take care of yourself and one another. Stay safe, wash your hands, wear a mask. From my household to yours, we love you.